Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. Yeah, ADA has seen quite a sharp decline from the 42-cent resistance level. That's not surprising. However, it's now all about watching the next pivots to understand if ADA has a chance still to form a fifth wave to the upside. Quick reminder, we're now currently in a correction which started in March. We can take an overall bullish perspective on the chart as long as the price is holding above 29 cents. However, that doesn't mean that I'm telling you we have to turn around here or anything. No, we are watching the pivot, we're watching the support area, and only if the market shows a 5-wave move up on a smaller time frame, which is substantial enough to count as 5-wave move, okay, then we have a first indication, or you could even call it confirmation, but not certainty, but confirmation that a low has indeed been established. So we have a 5-wave move up on the larger time frame into the March high. The correction is naturally, the first larger correction is naturally the stress test for this, let's say, bullish assumption or bullish working wave count at the moment. But below 29 cents, the prospects for a bullish follow-through reduce significantly. That 29 cent level is the 78.6 retracement. And any break below that typically indicates that the price has come down too low for a wave 2. It's just come down too low for a wave 2. It would still be valid as a wave 2, but we all know that below the 78.6 FIB level, a wave 2 is typically not to be found anymore. It would be too deep for a reliable wave 2. Maybe we should call it like that. It's too low to be reliable, but not too low to be valid. So let's now zoom in, because we now need to watch this support zone to identify any 5-wave move up. At the moment, I cannot confirm yet that we've bottomed in wave 2. Essentially, this is very much overlapping price action. The only way that ADA could really form a 5-wave move up from here would be within a diagonal pattern. I don't even trust diagonals when they are complete, but at least we have then something to work with. So we are at best working on a diagonal pattern. Highly questionable. It's not impulsive. But I have to say as well that oftentimes these first 5-wave moves on crypto charts, they develop as diagonal. So we always have to keep an open mind. Just know that they have a high failure rate. This is choppy price action. Okay, I mean, you can draw a trend line here. We have 3 touch points there. As long as we're holding that trend line, well, it might mean that we have a chance at least for one more high. Essentially for me important is the 61.8 retracement there at 38.4 cents. As long as we're holding that, the golden ratio level, the 61.8 retracement of the third wave, there is a chance for a 5th wave up, which should reach 42.8 cents at least. And only if we get these 5 waves, yeah, only if we get these 5 waves, more than just a bounce, it needs to be a higher high. Only then we can, let's say, confirm. We have a first confirmation that the larger wave 2 bottomed. That doesn't mean it's certain, okay? But it means that the probabilities for the idea that wave 2 is bottomed have increased. We can then add the next support zone to the chart. But at the moment, we have a 5-wave move up potentially in the making. That still means we need that higher high to confirm. And only then we get the next higher low pullback where we can add the next, let's say, support zone. This here is a support zone, but only for a wave 4. It's literally just that we know what we need to be watching. And any move up in wave 5 could then, give us a first complete diagonal. And these 5 waves are important, because if we now break below the 61.8 retracement, well, it will become even less likely that we get a 5th wave. And then I would rather call it a 3-wave top. A, B, C, or W, X, Y. And if that's the case, then, I mean, for sure it could turn into a larger ABC structure. This would turn into an A wave. Might be that it's doing this, B wave. And then we can get a C wave rally from there. But yes, of course, it can still rally. But the problem is that we then still cannot confirm a low is in place until we get that 4th and 5th wave. We need the 5 waves. That's important. I mean, we can still, we can still talk about other support levels and everything. I mean, there's always a chance for a bounce again, especially down here at 36 cents. I mean, essentially this very choppy range-bound movement, everything's corrective, no clear confirmation that a low is in place, and we need to be watching this yellow support region because it is really important. Any break below 29 cents will indicate that something more bearish is going on. So far, in this entire correction that started in March, ADA has not yet been able to give us a solid 5-wave move up. Of course, I'm watching for it at these pivots, but I won't get bullish short term until I see this pattern. And that, even though it's frustrating maybe, but that's part of the analysis work, that's part of our daily work to also keep you out of the traps. That's the update about ADA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.